Hello, everybody. It is Wicked Wednesday, Werewolf Wednesday. It's Live with Kristy Day. Whatever you want to call it, that's what day it is. It's Wednesday, y'all. Hello, how is everybody doing? I'm doing good. Sorry, I was looking at my notes. But I am doing good. I am great. I'm having a good day so far, I think. Let me turn on my chat. I don't have my chat on. Let's get that going. Okay, there we go. Now I got my chat. Hello, Dean. How are you? Thank you for coming in. David, hello. My cousin Vinny, Captain Spaulding, Israel, Lester, Jeff. Hello, everybody. Thank you for coming in. I love you guys so much. I appreciate it. So, I have a few movies to talk about. And then obviously a few products to talk about. Let's see. Yeah, I have a few things to talk about and some fun events to talk about. I didn't get to do this last week. I missed y'all last week. I got busy. So last week, I will briefly talk about this. Tom Devlin, that owns the Tom Devlin Monster Museum here in Las Vegas, he had contacted me and wanted me to be a part of his movie that he was filming last week. So a particular actress, Tabitha Stevens, she was supposed to be the part, but scheduling conflicts, she couldn't make it. So Tom asked me, hey, I'll replace Tabitha. But yeah, so I shot a movie Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday of last week. Apparently we have to shoot some more stuff this coming Friday. He called us actually yesterday, and we have to shoot some stuff Friday. But the movie is called Slaughterhouse on the Hill, and it's just a big gore fest, and I think everybody is going to love this movie. I had so much fun last week shooting it. Tom is so much fun to work with. Everybody was fun to work with. And yeah, I don't want to talk about it too much right yet, but I think everybody's going to like this one. It's fun. It's a group of friends getting together for a high school reunion type of thing, and stuff happens. So I had tons of fun with that. I missed y'all last week. What are y'all saying really quick? More pizza, right? There is another movie that we shot last September called Nameless. So that should be coming out soon. They said they're still kind of working on it. It's a different production company that's putting out that movie. But Tom is putting out the particular movie the Slaughterhouse on the Hill. He's putting that movie out though from his own production company. But yeah, it was so much fun. So this is my fourth movie. Yeah, fourth movie. Only one has been released, obviously Valentine Bluffs. But yeah, the two movies now with Tom, Nameless, and this one. And then there's another movie called Desert Fiends that was filmed here, and they used the store. And then I'm just in there very briefly being like the employee of the store. So that's a little brief moment. But both of Tom's movies, though, I have a significant role. So that should be fun. Can't wait for that. So really quick, I just want to go over very quickly some of the movies that I was going to talk about last week. I posted them, but no one really said anything about any of the movies. So I don't know if any of y'all just didn't know the movies, or just so y'all just didn't have anything to say about them or whatever. So let me discuss them really, really quick, and then I'll move on to the other movies that I watched for this week, though. So Twisted Neighbor, that was a Tubi original. I always watch my Tubi originals for y'all. That one I actually really liked. I thought it was actually pretty good. It had a good little story. It kind of starts like a slasher movie too. Is it another one of those mystery thriller Tubi original movies that are kind of like a Lifetime movie? Kind of, yes, but it had a little bit more going on with it though. I really enjoyed it. So pretty much, a woman, she moves to a new neighborhood. It's called Sunny Vista. And strange things are happening and neighbors are dying. And she's just trying to figure out what's going on, So, yes, twisted neighbor. There's a little twist later on in the movie on who it is in the neighborhood doing all the killing. And I don't know. I thought it was a fun one. I thought it was pretty good for a Tubi original. So it's only an hour and a half long. Go check it out. Twisted Neighbor. They haven't really put any other Tubi originals on that are horror lately. So there hasn't been much on there as far as those go for me to watch. But the Twisted Neighbor was pretty good, though. It was entertaining. I really liked it. Hey, what y'all saying? Hey, that horror couple, how are you? Another movie I watched really quick called Kicking Blood. It was just slightly over an hour long. It was more of like a horror, romance, fantasy, vampire movie. It was a movie that came in my my horror pack, and I never heard of it or watched it, so I decided to watch it. It is on Tubi, and it was decent. I wrote down a line that the vampire, she's a girl, obviously, says that I just thought was really funny in a vampire movie. It's some language, so excuse me, but I'm going to say it because I thought it was hilarious. But she goes, "I'm going to suck your blood and get high as fuck." Is that not hilarious in a vampire movie? But that's what she says. That was my one note about the movie that I wrote down because I thought that line was funny. It's like, what? But yeah. So, yeah, Kicking Blood. I think it came out in 2021. Go watch that on Tubi if you like vampire movies. It is kind of a romance type movie, though. So, yeah. And then I did watch The Blackening. I've seen a few people talk about The Blackening. I thought it was a decent movie. I thought it was good. The story was good. And it had its moments. I didn't laugh as much as I wanted to. Brian, my manager, he loved it, and he said he thought it was hilarious. Maybe I just didn't think the jokes were funny. I don't know. I didn't laugh as much as I wanted to. But all in all, I liked all the characters. And it had a little twist later on in the movie as well, too. So, yeah, I enjoyed that one. It wasn't too bad. It was something different to watch if you're into horror comedies. Let's see. I have so many notes. Okay. And that was it. So that was it for the movies I was going to talk about last week. And then, I was going to talk about The Exorcist, but I love The Exorcist. There you go. We'll talk about that later when we cover the new Exorcist movie. Blood highs are the best. Isn't that... I fucking love that. I have to read that again. Yeah. I'm going to suck your blood and get high as fuck. Yeah. God. Ugh. Anyway. Best line in a vampire movie ever. Yeah, I liked The Blackening. Yeah, it was decent. I didn't not like it. I still do like Scary Movie better. But yes, you are correct. Trico says that The Blackening is like this generation's version of Scary Movie. Correct. I would totally say that's true. So does that make... Hey, Brian and Dawn, how are y'all? Yes, we're going to go see The Nun 2, and we will review it next week for the podcast. Yep, and I'll talk about it next week on the live. So let's talk about the podcast movie really quick. So I love how I post that we're going to talk about Spirit Halloween, the movie, and everybody's comments are like, bored, boring, bored, dumb movie. The reason why I picked that movie, there's a couple reasons. Well, the main reason is because that's just what everybody's doing and talking about right now is Spirit Halloween. Everybody's going to Spirit Halloween. Everybody's buying from Spirit Halloween right now. So that's just what everybody's talking about. And since I didn't watch the movie last year, I didn't watch it. We didn't review it, obviously. I was like, let's just watch and review Spirit Halloween for the hell of it. Why not? Why not? Since that's just what everybody's talking about anyway. I just thought it'd be canny for Nightmare Toys to talk about Spirit Halloween, a store to talk about a store. I just thought that. So that's why I picked it, just cause. But I don't think a lot of people like the movie. Again, you can watch the podcast and you can see what me, Philip, and Brian all have to say about it. I think Philip probably liked it more than me and Brian did, but I liked it. I mean, it was okay. Is it something I'll probably watch again? I don't know. Probably not. Do I want to buy it? No. It could have been better, but it was still fun. It's fun for kids and family. That's it, really. I liked... So Christopher Lloyd's spirit goes into some of the animatronics that are in the store. And that was kind of fun to see some of those come to life and do stuff. He came to life as a teddy bear, but that was like so ridiculous looking. It's just like, what the hell? But then he comes back after that. He comes back as like this 4-legged creature thing, which is really creepy and cool. So that was interesting. Story was kind of a little bit all over the place. It could have just been maybe a more simpler story. Maybe would have made it better, honestly. Just make it kids being stuck in the Spirit Halloween or something, which they were in the Spirit Halloween, but they broke in, and there's a whole other backstory and all this other stuff going on. So maybe I don't know. A little too much for the storyline, but it was still decent, not too bad. One-time watch. I think Nightmare Toys can make a better movie. Don't you think, Brian? Yep. I think we can make a whole lot better movie. But I did like Christopher Lloyd in it, though. I always love Christopher Lloyd in anything he does. The vampire movie was called Kicking Blood. And it's called Kicking Blood because eventually she wants to, like, get off blood. Like, not drink blood anymore and see what happens. She kind of wants to be normal. But that's not exactly what happens. So that's why it's called Kicking Blood. But yeah. Five Nights at Freddy, I am excited about. Willy's Wonderland, I tried watching that one time and I couldn't get into it, so I'm not sure. I think that might be just something I need to go back and try to watch again. I might have been distracted. But I am excited for the Five Nights at Freddy movie, though. We all need a designated horror movie night. Yes, we do, y'all. Yes, we need a Nightmare Toys movie. Let's all make this happen. Let's see. Let me go back and see what y'all were saying. I'm sorry. Sold out pretty fast. Those Child's Play box bags. Oh, yeah, they did. And you know what? They didn't sell out fast because we had them for a little while. They ended up selling out within our Labor Day sale that we had this past weekend. So, because we had them for a while there, and I was like, I was kind of surprised that they weren't selling as quickly. And then, yeah, we had our Labor Day sale Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. We sold a lot of stuff. We sold out of some stuff. So, yeah, I noticed that the Chucky bag isn't out there anymore. So we must have sold out of it. Yes, I did see the new Exorcist trailer. We will be covering that for the podcast, and I'll talk about it too when it comes out. I'm not as excited about it as everybody else is, but we'll see. We'll see how it goes. Well, I don't know. Never know. Okay, so let's talk about some of the movies I have watched this week. First, I want to talk about a movie. It's an older movie. This is not a new movie. It's an older movie. It's from 1987. Good year. It's called Dead of Winter. It's with Mary Steenburgen and Roddy McDowall. You know Mary Steenburgen. She's in a lot of comedies usually. She was in the movie Parenthood, Step Brothers, and tons of other stuff. And then Roddy McDowall, you know him from Fright Night, of course. He's very creepy in this movie, Roddy McDowall. And Mary Steenburgen, she plays kind of a double role thing. And I've never seen her in a movie like this. Although I've never seen her in something that's horror. Although I would say this is more of like a drama thriller than horror, but it is under the horror categories. It's on Tubi. It's about an hour and 40 minutes long. It's so good. I loved it. I don't know why I never heard of the movie or never watched it before. But basically, it's about Mary Steenburgen is an actress, and she gets asked to come to this writer, director, producer's house that's making a movie. He wants her to be in the movie and be the main actress. She's actually she finds out she's actually replacing somebody. That kind of turns into a mystery about what happened to that actress, and so she's kind of trying to find out what's going on. So she goes to this house, and the main guy is an older gentleman in a wheelchair, and then Roddy McDowall plays like his assistant. Like, he just does everything for that guy. Like, he's his butler. He does everything for him. Everything. A lot of sinister things. And so as the movie goes on, she's kind of finding out what had happened to the other actress. Both of the gentlemen are acting really funny. Just weird things are happening. And they have a whole other agenda for her. And there's a whole other person evolved as well, which is a little small twist later on in the movie. So, very good movie. Absolutely loved it. Roddy McDowall was amazing in this. Very creepy in this. I love him in Fright Night, but like a total opposite character in this movie. And Mary Steenburgen, same thing. Totally opposite characters from what she usually plays. And both just nailed it. So I highly recommend this movie. It's on Tubi. Like I said, it's from 1987. It's called Dead of Winter. And it is obviously set in the winter time. A lot of the movie is very dark. I watched it at night with the lights off, by myself, and it was very spooky to watch like that. So highly recommend Dead of Winter. I'm really glad I seen that one. That was just me flipping on Tubi, and I was like, oh, what's this movie? And I like my 80s stuff, so I was interested, and I love Mary Steenburgen and Roddy McDowall, and I was like, and watched it and loved it. So I highly recommend that one. Out of all the movies, I recommend that one. Seriously. So, have y'all seen it or heard of it or anything? Because I never had. And I usually know my 80s movies. The line or your reaction to the line. Thanks, Chris. Oh. Thanks. Let's see. Sorry, just trying to read what y'all are saying here. I'm behind on my chats. Okay. I am totally psyched for the new Saw movie. Yes. I've been kind of starting to watch those. Hello, Sin66 the Pug. Hello, how are you? Thank you, everybody, for joining in. I really appreciate it. Yeah, 1987. Great year, y'all. Anything in the 80s. Let's see. 84 is a good year. I have not seen or watched, I have not watched Train to Busan. I probably need to. I know a lot of people talk about that. I'm also not really big on foreign movies that I have to read, but I know that's one that I need to watch, though. A lot of people talk about that. I don't think I've ever heard anything bad about that particular movie. You replaced an actress for I did. Why Trick or Treat Studios is losing their license for the... Yes, I do know. Yes, we know. I know everything. So I think me and Philip are actually going to do a whole podcast on the whole Trick or Treat Studios not having licenses anymore, and we will not be having these products anymore. I do know what's going on. I have known what's going on and what was going to happen for quite some time now. I have not been happy about it. And it has nothing to do with Trick or Treat Studios. I have read some stuff that people were putting on Facebook. No, I'm not on Facebook, but people still show me stuff. They are not going bankrupt. They are not having money problems. Trick or Treat Studios did not want to not have the Universal licenses anymore. Something had happened. And that's something that I am not at liberty to talk about. Something had happened, and Universal is going with a different company now. That's what happened. I'm not happy about it at all. It's not a good thing, in my opinion. I do know that there are people, famous people, that are not happy about the situation either. And that's all I'm going to say about it. But yes, there's going to be all Universal licenses that Trick or Treat Studios had. They will not have any more by the end of the year. But they will come out with tons of new products of other licenses, and everything will be fine. I'm just really upset over the Chucky stuff. Because now we pretty much are going to have to rely on Spirit Halloween for some really good Chucky merch, like props and things. Not just figures. So, yeah. It's a crazy situation, but again, I'm not at liberty to really talk about it, but I do think later on me and Philip are going to talk some about it on just an own podcast and have its own thing. Because we get lots of questions on why we don't have this or that in stock, and we don't have it in stock because they're not reissuing something again because of not having the licenses. But I want to put it out there. Trick or Treat Studios has done nothing wrong. They are not going bankrupt. They are not going out of business. They are not nothing. All those things are absolutely false and are absolute rumors. None of that is true. I would never say that Spirit is better than Tots. I think that they're equal, but Spirit's been around a whole lot longer, and they can produce other product on their own because they have the means and the money to do that. We can't get Spirit Halloween products at all. I get asked that a lot too, why we can't have their products in the store. We can't get them. That's just not how it works. Their products are for them and only for them, and that's it. They don't do wholesale or anything like that. I wish I could get their products. It would make my life a whole lot easier if I could get their products, but I cannot. But I think Tots, and I love Tots, and I love Spirit Halloween. You know, I like some of the different companies because you can get some different stuff. But yeah. Got pissed because Tots. I can't go into all that. Sorry, I'm just reading what everybody's saying. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff I can't go into. I mean, I'm not at liberty to say so about a lot of things. Spirit Halloween Child's... Yeah, the Jack in the Box is dope. I love it. Would love to hear the inside of the business in a podcast. Oh, okay. Hey, Government Cheese. How are you? Not get pissed because they bought... Exactly. Yeah. Thanks, Dean. Thanks, Dean. Dean, I think, kind of knows what's up, too. I don't know if you know the whole story, but I think you might know because I know you're friends with Chris. But, yeah. Whatever. Oh, you love the Halloween... Oh, good. Yeah. Yeah, I'm just going to let Devilreaux explain. Yes, thank you for watching the tree video. We had a ton of fun doing that, so thank you so much. Have I rewatched Nightbreed yet? You know, there are times that I put on Nightbreed just to kind of listen to as background noise at home. I mean, I just do. I don't want to say that I hate that movie. It's just not one of my favorites, that's all. Would you be getting anything with The Nun 2? I don't know. There haven't been a whole lot of merch out yet for Nun 2 products yet. I haven't seen anything yet for us to order, so I don't know. But once there is, we certainly will order the Nun stuff, though. Thank you for liking the Halloween tree. That was fun. That's just something, we just wanted to do some other different types of videos, and that was just something fun to do, and yeah. I love it that somebody commented, I'm into horror. I don't do Christmas. I love that. Okay. It's a Halloween tree. It has horror ornaments on it, but okay. Okay, moving right along. I got lots to talk about. Moving right along. So really quick, I want to tell y'all to watch this. The RoboCop documentary. It is on Screambox. If you don't like RoboCop, then you probably don't want to watch it. But if you love RoboCop, you need to watch this documentary on Screambox. There's 4 episodes. There's a new episode that comes out every Tuesday. So right now, there's only 2 episodes on there. I've watched both episodes already, and so good. I mean, there's an interview with every single person, actor, everybody that was on this movie that's still alive, and pretty much everybody is. I think there might have been one person that's not, like some executive producer or somebody, but interviews with everybody, even Peter Weller, so cool. And they go into details on how they came up with the suit, and I mean, it's really, really good detailed documentary. I can't wait for the next 2 episodes. So I highly recommend that. I've been watching that. Let's see. Okay, let me talk about this movie really quick before I get into murder size. Hold on, what are y'all saying? The contract negotiating towards... Oh, really? Yes, please watch the RoboCop documentary. It's so good. That's extremely valiant as a horror movie. Yeah, it's not a horror movie. It's more, I don't know, action. It's more action, obviously. I don't know. Can we just call it action horror, though? Because it's pretty violent, and there's lots of gore and crazy stuff happening. So let's just call it action horror. Why not? But it is more of an action movie. So I watched a movie. Oh, my God. And I'm going to go ahead and just warn you now. It's horrible. And I never get on here and just be like, oh, my God, this movie was so bad. But I'm going to have to. This is going to be my first time to actually do that. This movie was horrible. I rented it on Amazon for $5.99. Oh, my God. I rented Spirit Halloween for $1.99. I rented Murder Size for $1.99. This movie was so bad, and it was $5.99. It was called Devilreaux. I think I'm saying that right. Devilreaux. 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 And it's got Tony Todd in it. So that was one reason we're like, okay, let's just try this. No. The movie was bad. If you go on IMDb, it has like a 2 point whatever. It's new. It's a brand new movie, obviously. It's about 1 hour and 34 minutes long. And I don't even know how to tell y'all on what the storyline is. But essentially, you get a voodoo guy with a shovel. Yes, I said that correctly. A voodoo guy with a shovel. That's what it is. The whole backstory, which goes back into slavery and all that stuff, they do that whole backstory for about half of the freaking movie. And it's so... And I know I get that slavery and all that stuff back then was very racist, and a lot of racist things were happening back then. But the way they portrayed all of that, and Tony Todd plays one of the slaves, the way they portrayed all that was just not good, in my opinion. And a little much, I think. Southern accents were horrible. I just I don't even know what else to say about the movie. Lines were repeated. It was like they didn't know what to write. It was like someone would say a line and then 2 seconds later they say it again. And then they say it again. It's like, what? But essentially it's the killer who rises up from the grave because of voodoo magic from a voodoo priestess. His dad was Tony Todd, and he's rising above the ground to get his revenge on the person that killed him and his dad, because it was the same person back in the day that killed his dad and killed him. Something like that. Y'all, it was bad. I love Tony Todd, but yeah, no. I don't even know what else to say about the movie. I just want to move on to Murder Size now. Voodoo guy with a shovel. Oh, and he had the shovel because that's what him and his dad were killed with. I don't know. All right. This is why I watch these movies and I spend my money so y'all don't have to. Don't. I never tell people not to watch something, but I'm so serious right now that if you don't watch that movie, I believe the rest of your life will be just fine. Death House, which was garbage. Death House, trust me, was a much better movie than this. Oh, you didn't really miss me last week, Elaine, because I didn't do last week. I didn't get on here last week on my live because I was shooting a movie, so I ended up not doing last week. So I hope you feel better now, though. I know a lot of people have been coming down with COVID lately again. You'll never get, it's not going to be an hour I get back. It was just awful. It's a lot of terrible, I don't know. You made an excellent point, Michael. Okay, so Michael, the mayor, you made an excellent point because I was thinking that, and I don't know what's up with that. But he said, unfortunately, Tony Todd gets a lot of terrible movie offers. I mean, yes, and you got to get paid and pay bills and all that, and it's, and I get that too. But there has been, I'm not sure what that's about. A great actor, but he was awesome episode. Oh, there you go. Need more. Thank you for taking one for the team, Kristy. Oh, I will take one for the team, y'all. I mean, I will. I'll do it for y'all. I love you guys. So, whatever crappy movie I have to watch, I'll watch it. I don't mind crappy movies. On the train ride home, and oh yeah, for the. Not appropriate for the subway, right? Okay, so let's talk about Murder Size, y'all. Okay, I really enjoyed Murder Size. I hope Drew's watching. First off, Drew, if you are watching, you were fantastic. You were hilarious. You were over the top, which was good. Everything in this was over the top, and it's supposed to be, so it was good. It was good over the top. But Drew was, oh my God, you come out with the chainsaw and just, I don't know, just so funny. I love Drew. So yeah, he was great. So Murder Size, you get Ginger Lynn and you get Drew Marvick, Kansas Bowling and Jessa Flux. I wrote all their names down. So let's talk about Jessa Flux. Loved her. Loved you, girl. I loved how over the top you were. She was like the girl that's like the leader in a way of all the workout girls, and she's got the big boobs and she's got the big hair, and she wants everybody to look at her, and she's like, yes, I'm hot and I want everybody to look at me, you know, kind of a girl, you know. And she was so over exaggerated with it, and with the 80s kind of talk and stuff. She did an excellent job with her acting. I really loved her character, Candy. Candy was great. Candy had great boobs. I wrote that down too. I put wardrobe A+, boobs A+, and artwork A+. So yes, all the boobs in the movie were great, especially Candy's. There's a moment where has a scene with Drew, and it's supposed to be funny and over exaggerated before anybody wants to go, oh, that's horrible. And she, like I said, is a girl that wants everybody to look at her, you know, and she pulls out the boobs, but Drew is like, no, you know, and he's saying all his lines and he's not looking and not wanting to look, and she's like, look at my fucking boobs, look at my boobs, and just keeps going, and it's so funny and over the top. And then another girl walks in and she's closing her eyes and she's like, no, you fucking bitch, look at my boobs, and she just wants everybody to look at her boobs. Why not? I loved the character Candy, so that was good. Ginger Lynn, we all know who Ginger Lynn is. She looks great. She actually plays a mom of one of the girls in the workout video, but they're also part of the mafia too. Like, her husband is like part of the mafia or something like that too. So she has like a handler that walks with her, like a bodyguard that's always with her too. So she plays that type of lady. But she is the one that's putting up the money and producing the exercise video. So Murder Size is basically, they're just trying to make an exercise video that Ginger Lynn is the one that's producing and putting up the money for. And stuff happens. I don't want to say everything because I want you to go watch this. But the other character, Phoebe, she's the main character. There's a few people in here that does some killing. So it's not exactly a one-person thing, because there's some bad guys involved too, besides all the ladies at the gym doing this workout video, which all of the ladies looked really good. I enjoyed everybody's performances. The makeup, the hair, the clothes, everything was great. And everybody was real over exaggerated, which was great. I liked that. It was just a fun, independent movie, you know, slasher type thing. But Phoebe, she gets a little angry. She's kind of like the girl in the group that, you know, well, they're trying, she's a pretty girl in real life, but they're trying to say she's like, in a way, in a nutshell, like the ugly girl of the group. But she wants to be head of the video. She wants to be in the front, you know, leading the whole video. So she kind of gets rid of a few people. But like I said, there's other things are going on with some bad guys, and there's other killings going on with that and stuff. So it's not like it's one main killer type of thing. But tons of fun though. What else did I write down? I think, let's see. I really liked Candy. I was trying to see. I think I wrote, oh, I love the transformation too with Phoebe. So because they're trying to say, like, she's the ugly one of the group, you know, she has no makeup on, her hair's messy, you know, blah, blah, blah. All the other girls have tons of makeup on. They all look hot. You know, their butts hanging out, cleavage hanging out. But she's not. Well, then she does go through a transformation later on in the movie. She becomes friends with the girl that plays Ginger Lynn's daughter, who's like really dark and gothic looking, and she transforms her later on in the movie, and she looks great. Now she's got makeup on, hair's done, booty's out, you know, now she looks hot. That was a cool little transformation thing going on. I like that. That was tons of fun. So yeah, I don't really have anything bad to say about the movie. the only thing I can say is this. I think I wanted more 80s in the movie as far as like set decor, maybe. There's moments where, yes, there's a VHS player and a TV and some VHS tapes and stuff, but I needed more 80s. Since the acting and the story and all that was so over the top, I wanted it to be like 80s just thrown up in this movie. And then the kills were all good, but I think I could have used even more blood, even more gore. Well, maybe not gore, just more blood maybe. Again, just to be a little more over the top with that, just because, again, the movie's over the top anyway. So just a little more 80s going on and a little more blood would have been cool. But other than that, I had fun with it and I really enjoyed it. So I recommend Murder Size. Go watch it. Yeah, there's some, yeah, and I loved everybody's acting. Hello, Miguel, how are you? Mafia princess. Yeah, she was a mafia princess. I was like, oh. Well, I'm glad you like the animated signs. Thank you for purchasing one. Those are fun. I love them. If they make a part 2, it sounds like you need a... Well, I can actually... yes, some of the same actors from Slasherette Party. I love Slasherette Party. I thought that was really good. Jessa Flux is a hottie. Yeah. You know, I didn't know who she was until I watched this. I didn't know who some of them were. Now, some of them I've seen in Slasherette Party. But yeah, I really liked her. I liked the character of Candy, and she does have some good boobs. She does. Yeah, it was just fun. It was just a fun movie. Don't take it seriously. Seen and remember Turbo Kid. You know what? I've watched that one time. I need to go back and visit that Turbo Kid. I really do. A lot of people seem to like that movie. Hello, Kane. How are you? Thank you for joining in. Thank you for joining in, everybody, and thank you for everybody who has stayed with me as long as you have too. I've kind of been rambling. All right. That's really all I've watched, you guys. So go watch Murder Size, support that indie movie. And when I said A+ for artwork, the artwork on their Blu-rays and DVDs are amazing. Amazing freaking artwork. Love it. So go check that out. Go follow them on Instagram. But like I said, I rented it on Amazon right now for $1.99, and it was totally worth $1.99. I would have paid the $5.99 for that movie. So yeah, I highly recommend Murder Size. I highly recommend the RoboCop documentary. It's on Screambox. And I highly recommend Dead of Winter, and that's on Tubi. Spirit Halloween, maybe a one-time watch for you, just to say you've seen it. Make your own assessment on it. It's nothing too serious or too scary. Like I said, it's more kids, family-friendly type movie. Devilreaux, don't watch it. You're good. And I never say that. I never say not watch a movie. I did watch another movie, but I'm not going to talk about it right now because when I was doing my research on it, and it's an old movie, I figured out that it's a movie that came out on the day I was born, September 20th, 1978. So I'm going to actually talk about that movie on my birthday, on the 20th, because I'll be doing a live show on my birthday since it falls on Wednesday. So yeah, September 20th is my birthday. Hint, hint. All right. Next week, we are going to talk about The Nun 2. We're going to go watch that, talk about The Nun 2 on the podcast, and I'll talk about it on here as well. All right, so let's talk about some products. So we did get in the Texas Chainsaw Massacre, the Killing Mask, and the Pretty Woman Mask from Trick or Treat Studios. So we now have these in stock. We also have the Sledgehammer and the Hook as well. They are back in stock. Haven't had these in stock in a long time, but they're now coming back out with this, and love them. Love the Texas Chainsaw stuff. We just got this Funko Pop in. I think it was just this morning we just got this one in. I think this one's been out for a few months, but it's new to us. So you got the newest Sam Pop that just came out. He's holding his sack. So we got that. Everything's online and in store as well. This we just got in yesterday. It is a reissue. This came out from Mezco years ago. We have not had this product since we were in Alabama. No joke. That's how long it's been since they've reissued this. What we've been here for 3 years now? So, yeah, it's been a long time since we've had this product, and we just got some in yesterday. So, this is a really, really cool Living Dead doll. It's one of my favorites. It's just so colorful, and I love the Tim Curry Pennywise. So, got those back in stock, y'all. So, get you one. Get you one before you can't get one for another 3 years. So, events coming up. We have Creep IE Con the 23rd and 24th in Ontario, California. Please come out and come see us. Come say hi to us at the booth. I will have my 8x10s, which are $12. Free autographs, free selfies. I'll have some copies of Valentine Bluffs as well. And this particular convention is their Aftermath convention. It's also a pop culture convention, so we're combining horror and pop culture. So since we used to have the other store, Big Bang Toys, we still have tons of product from that store. And so at this convention, we will have an extremely large booth, larger than normal, and we will be carrying all of our own stuff, and we will also be bringing some of the Big Bang toys as well. So we'll have Marvel, DC, G.I. Joes, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. We'll have all that other stuff that's not horror as well at this convention. So it's going to be pretty interesting how this goes. But yeah, our booth is going to be extremely big because we're doing both products. So that's going to be fun. We'll have all kinds of stuff at our booth. So come see us at Creep IE Con. See, what are y'all saying? Hey. Sorry, I'm like behind on the chat here. I'm so sorry, you guys. The Living Dead doll is, let's see, what do we have it at? $54.99. We need a sequel for Trick or Treat. I agree. They had talked about that for so long, and we still have not gotten one. I'm not sure why. But yeah, I agree. Hey, Ghoulie. Hey. I like that. How are you, Halloween Lovers Club? Thank you for joining in. I appreciate it. So what else we got going on? Saturday, I'm excited for this Saturday. So for myself, Friday, I have to go shoot some stuff for the movie with Tom. Saturday, I have my Halloween pinup photo shoot with Sabina and Michelle. I can't wait for that. Yay! I know everybody likes the Halloween pinup photos. I do. So yeah, I'm excited to get that going and have some new photos. I'm going to be like a sexy devil goddess is what I'm calling it. And then the other outfit is going to be, I always do one outfit that's more sexy and dark kind of an outfit. And then I always do like a fun flirty outfit. So last year I did the black lacy gown that all y'all love with the candelabras and stuff. And that was like my dark spooky goddess thing. And then the other photo was my Dorothy photos. So that's my fun and flirty. So this year I'm doing devil goddess, kind of in the same way as the black gown photos, because I really liked how those turned out. And I liked the big hair. But now I'm going to be in red and be a devil. And then the other one is like it's like a 6-piece lingerie outfit, like a bra, thong, garter belt, and then there's these little like things that go around my thigh that hook to the garter belt kind of a thing. It's black with white bats all over it. It's really cute. So that's going to be my more fun and flirty photo. And I think we might do some type of like graveyard background or something to go with that, with some bats and stuff. So that should be really cool. So I think y'all will like the photos. So I'm excited for that Saturday to have some new Halloween photos to show everybody. And then October, I can talk about October. Woohoo! Tons of stuff going on in October for Nightmare Toys. I am so stoked. I can't tell you how stoked I am right now. But I can now tell you that we are going to be sponsors of the Joe Bob Jamboree that's going to be here in Las Vegas the first weekend of October. We will have a huge part in this jamboree. Joe Bob called the store the other day, and Brian and Philip got to talk to him for a little while to get some details. We can't give out all details yet, but what's going to be happening is this. For about 4 days in a row, that whole weekend, it's like the 6th, let's see, where are we at? It's the 6th, 7th, 8th, and 9th, something like that weekend. I think it might go from Thursday to Monday or Friday to Monday or something like that. But for all those days, we are going to do a signing here in the store with one of the actors that are here for the Jamboree. I can tell you this, that Monday will be a signing with Joe Bob and Darcy here at the store, and that'll be the 9th, October 9th. And that'll be from 4 to 7. The rest of the weekend, I'm not sure who the other people will be. One of them, I think, will be Felissa, but there'll be somebody different every day. Like I said, we'll have about 4 signings in a row, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. The big one being on Monday after the event's over. What is good about us doing this with them, is that it's for all of the people that can't make it to the Jamboree. The Jamboree is sold out. If you can't make it to the Jamboree, but you want to see Joe Bob and Darcy, or you want to see one of the other actors, you just want to be part of it, come to Nightmare Toys. And we'll have them here. So you can meet them here. You don't have to pay any kind of fee to come in the store. There's no other fees. There's no nothing except for just paying the actor for their autograph selfie fee. That's it. So it's a great opportunity for people who cannot make it to the Jamboree to still see Joe Bob and Darcy and the other actors as well, and still be a part of the Jamboree. Like I said, we will be sponsoring it as well. I think we will have just a very small booth there. I think they're doing some type of vendor thing on Saturday. So we will have a little small booth. I think we're just going to bring t-shirts. We're not bringing toys or anything because we want everybody to come to the store. I know a lot of people that are coming for this, and I'm hoping everybody will at least come check out Nightmare Toys and Nightmare Cafe as well. The Jamboree is not far from here whatsoever. So I highly come check it out. I highly recommend it. I mean, you might get a little tired of being stuck in the Jamboree area the whole time. You might want to get out and go do something really quick. So come to Nightmare Toys, come see us, come to Nightmare Cafe, get some food, and then you can go back to Jamboree. But if you can't go to the Jamboree, we're going to be involved with it. We will have a signing every day for the whole weekend, and we will have Joe Bob and Darcy here on Monday the 9th from 4 to 7. So I'm so happy. I'm so excited. It's going to be aired on Shudder and what was it, A&E or something like that. So that's going to be huge for us. I'm so excited to be a part of this. What are y'all saying? Birthday. Whoa, wait a minute. I'm so behind. I have not played the Texas Chainsaw video game because I don't play video games, but if I did play video games, I would be playing it. My daughter plays it and she likes it a lot. No, we are not going to the 45 Halloween event. No. So for my birthday, if you like, someone's asking, I do have an Amazon wish list. I have a whole bunch of stuff on there if y'all like to get me something. It just it comes to the store, so I'll get it. Oh, thank you guys for coming on here. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much, y'all. Let's see. I know we do need to get EG Daily to Nightmare Toys. I agree with that. I love her. I have met her once. She's so cute. She's so sweet. Oh, you'll be at the Jamboree? Good. Yay. Well, you're going to get to see me. I'll make sure I come do the booth on that Saturday or however it's working out. I'm not sure of all the details yet, but I can now tell y'all that we're part of the Jamboree. So also, let's see, the 21st, we have Serena Vincent from 12 to 4. So she'll be here. I think there's some type of really big event happening here in Vegas that weekend, so we should be really busy. But Serena was in Cabin Fever, if you're a horror fan, and if you're a Power Ranger fan, she also played the Yellow Power Ranger as well, and she's been in tons of other movies. She's super sweet. So she's going to be here from 12 to 4 on October 21st. Then October 28th is our Halloween party. Yay! I love our Halloween parties. I'm kind of just going to tell everybody to kind of, like, the party will mainly be from 12 to 5, mainly. But we will have a sale all day long. Kat Cressida, she is a voice actor from Disney. She will be here doing a signing as well from, I think, 12 to 4 or 1 to 4, something like that. I don't know if they got the times right yet. But she will be here doing a signing as well for the Halloween party. I've never had anybody do a signing for our Halloween party. So I'm really excited about this. Jeremy, the balloon guy, will also be here. We haven't had him in a while in the store for our event, so I'm excited to have him doing balloons. He can do Haunted Mansion balloons. She did some voices for the Tower of Terror ride as well. Dexter's Laboratory, Toy Story, just so many voices. She's done so much stuff across every fandom, everything, even video games. And she's done some horror video games. She did like a Bloody Mary video game or something too. So she's done tons of stuff. Very excited for her to be here. She is also a Disney aficionado. She knows her Disney. Her dad worked for Disney. She grew up around Disney her entire life. So she knows a lot about Disney. So later that night, there are tickets you can purchase on our website. We will be doing like a special panel type thing from, I think, 7 to 9 is what it is. But you don't want to miss out on that. You want to hear everything she's got to say about Disney. If you have any questions, she will answer it, or any questions about Dexter's Laboratory or anything else that she's done. So that'll be fun. Like I said, the tickets for that event are on our website right now. You can go ahead and purchase those if you're going to be here October 28th. That'll be from 7 to 9. Everybody will be dressed up. I'm going to be a devil. So for my photo shoot, sexy devil, and then I'm changing it up into just a regular devil for the store. But everybody will be dressed up. I already bought all the stuff for the goodie bags already. So I will have 100 goodie bags to give out to the first 100 people. There's toys and candy in them. I will have snacks. I'm going to do cookies and candy. So I'll have tons of different cookies and tons of different candy. So we'll have snacks, Halloween music playing. We'll have the sale. So it's just going to be tons of fun here October 28th, all day long here at Nightmare Toys. So please write that down. If you cannot come on Saturday, but you would like to see and meet Kat, good news. She is doing a signing on Sunday as well here. So she's going to do the same thing again on Sunday. There'll be no panel, just a signing. So that's all that'll be going on for Sunday. And I believe that's going to be from like 1 to 4 or 12 to 4 or something for that too. So she'll be here again. So Saturday and Sunday, 28th and 29th, Kat Cressida will be here. So very excited for that. And my daughter's going to be here. She surprised me the other day, and she's like, "Do you want an early birthday present?" And I'm like, Okay. And she sent me a screenshot of her plane tickets. So she got plane tickets for the 28th. She's going to be here from the 28th of October to November 1st. So I get to spend Halloween with my daughter. I'm very excited. But she's going to be here for the event too. So she's like, so happy birthday, Mom. I'm coming for the Halloween party. What it is she wants to meet Kat. That's what it is. She's very excited about that. And I was like, okay. But we're calling it my birthday present. Oh, I love my daughter. She's so fun. I think that's it, y'all. Yeah, that's it. That's all the events we have going on right now. If we have anything going on in November and December, we will let you know, or I'll let you know, or whatever. But remember, September 20th is my birthday, and we will be having a sale. We'll be having a birthday sale for my birthday. So write that down. If there was something that you wanted to get that you didn't get for the Labor Day sale this past weekend, Wednesday, September 20th, all day long, you can get it 15% off. Happy birthday. You're welcome. So that's happening for my birthday, and I will be here. That Wednesday, we will be talking about The Haunting at Venice. So next week, we'll talk about Nun 2. The following week, we're going to talk about The Haunting at Venice. So I'm excited for that movie. I think that looks really good. Or The Haunting in Venice, or whatever you call it. So yeah. All right, guys. Well, I will see y'all next week. Thank you very much for tuning in, and y'all have a spooky rest of your evening. Bye.